Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. So let's talk about what's going on. It's Mary Jane. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 7, Episode 1. Let's bring it. Rashida, she looks different. She looks like she got a whole type of different makeover. Her face looks thin. Her skin looks young. Her hair, I liked her hair when she was doing her confectionals, and the purple looked really nice to me, in my opinion. But Rashida, she looks like she's a lot at ease, like she's less stressed, but I guess we'll see how the rest of the season go with that situation. And basically she's letting us know that she's not with Kurt right now. They are legally separated, and basically she still doesn't know if, he is the father of Jasmine's, baby. So we'll see. We got Jessica Dime. She's preparing for her wedding. Because she was proposed to last season. So we're going to see how Jessica Dime do this season, how everything goes down with Jessica Dimes, because last season she was in a lot of drama. She was in a lot of things. She was fighting. She was trying to get it with anybody that wanted with her. So let's see how this season, let's see if she progresses or she goes backwards. Let's see what happens, and let's see what her storyline is going to be about. And then we get Mimi. Mimi is still swimming in a lady pond. She's with this lady that's in the WNBA. Basically she's with her, and basically, where's Melissa, because I want to see Melissa played a very important part last season. She was very entertaining. So we'll see what happens with Melissa, and we'll see how long, Mimi keeps this woman around, because Mimi be switching women. Like, she be switching her underwears, her bras, and her lipsticks, and her weaves. She be switching them in and out, in and out. You look good for this month, but next month I got another one. Every season now, she has a new woman on her shoulder. She's not playing games with us. She's letting us know she's in the lady pond for now, whether it's for a storyline, I don't know what it's for, but right now she is claiming the lady pond, and that's what she's going to be doing. And she hasn't jumped in the beach yet to swim with the men yet, to swim with the sharks. So we'll see what happens with Mimi, how long she's gonna stick with this WNBA star. So we'll see what happens with that situation. And then we have, Ciara. Ciara is back, basically, but she is leaving her husband. She is divorcing him, and she don't want nothing else to do with him. Basically, this cheating scandal, him playing her employee off and cheating right under her nose, is way too much for her, and she can't roll with the punches no more. So she's bowing out, and she's getting divorced. That's what she says. But we don't know if he's going to come back into this season and show up and show out to try to get her back, or bring another woman in. We'll see what happens. We don't know if they're going to focus on Ciara's, glam shop or whatever, but we'll see what happens with Ciara, because Ciara was really rolling it with Trashy Mimi. And so we'll see what happens with that situation. So Rashida's still confessing that, she's separated from Kurt. I don't know. I don't believe that they're separated. I believe they still doing. I believe they still together. I believe they still with each other. So Carly Red, she looked real different. I didn't like the red wig, darkish red wig, whatever, orange wig, whatever color she had. It didn't complement Carly Red, face, her bone structure, her skin complexion, because Carly Red usually look beat all the time when she's on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta all the time. Especially last season, Carly Red hair and makeup was on fleek, but this makeup starting off the episode was a no-go. And her makeup, they have like pancake makeup, like they have burial makeup on her, funeral home makeup on her. I don't know what they're doing to Carly Red, but they need to stop. So it is what it is with the situations, and so we'll see what happens. We'll see what's going on, what's going down. And so then we get to Kurt. Kurt, basically, he's in his own little house or whatever. His house look nice. He's in his own little house. Basically, he's lonely. He's waking up by himself because he chooses to sleep around. He chooses to sleep with women without protection. He chooses to cheat while he's on national TV. He chooses to do all that bullshit while he's on TV. So, you pay the cost to be the boss. So if you can't do what you do and be satisfied with it, then hey, it is what it is. So Kurt's acting like he's lonely, depressed. When that camera stopped rolling, a couple of chicks was running through the crib, because this isn't his first or last time that he's going to cheat on Rashida. Rashida is just, one of them women that allows their husband Or if they do cheat, there's really no consequences. I'm gonna separate from you for a while or whatever. Maybe you might miss this. Yeah, he might miss it. He missed the family part, maybe having her around. But it was funny how when the cameras was going through, Kirk's house, he had a painting, a picture that was turned the other way. What was on that painting? What was on that picture that he had to turn backwards? I was like, oh shit. Anyways, I would have it in the slideshow, but I failed to upload it. So it is what it is. So Kurt is basically wants to get back with Rashida. He's trying to work his way back in the house, but he keeps saying, he take 2 steps forward and then he'll take 10 backwards. He don't know what to do. And basically he just needs to tell Rashida the truth. She should have been told her the truth. Soon he didn't show up to court this summer, whatever. She should have known the truth. If Kurt didn't sit down with Rashida privately and tell her the deal, that's foul. But I know he did. He sat down with her and told her the truth. But basically, they're going to make money. They're going to make paper. And, Rashida was the star of the reunion last season or whatever, the season before last. She's been a star with this, Kurt cheating, having a baby with Jasmine and all this other bullshit. And plus, she was able to call shots to make sure Jasmine wasn't there at the reunion. So that's what the word on the street was. But it's allegedly. I don't know how true it is. And so then we get into, Erica Mena. We get Erica Mena. She's coming into Atlanta. And she's on a jet. She's letting Bow Wow know she's stunting on him. While he's doing the Bow Wow challenge and playing around that he's on a real jet. She's on a jet. She's on a jet chilling. And she gets off the jet. She looks elegant. She looks nice. She looks beautiful. Makeup, hair, everything flawless. Body flawless. Attitude is the same. A little bit more nicer, not as reckless, and then the Bentley is waiting outside for her to jump right in, and it's Jazzy Fizzle. Jazzy Fizzle is supposed to be working with Erica Mena, putting some music out. It'll be shocking, it'll be surprising if Erica Mena actually put music out. Like, she didn't put out music when she was with Bow Wow, she didn't put out music when she was with Rich Dallas, or maybe she did like a song with Rich Dallas or whatever. So what's the chances of her working with Jazzy Fizzle and putting music out? Is she actually going to be actually singing and recording in the studio? She should know the game by now, that if you want your music to be played, you want to be popping, you got to show your skills on the show. Let's see where Erica graduated from Rich Dallas, from Love and Hip Hop New York, and see what she's going to bring to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta with her music skills. We know she's going to bring the messiness. And we know she's the woman that DJ Envy slept with and, cheated on his wife with. He threw his vows out the window to be with Erica Mena. And basically, it's shocking that on a breakfast, because last week, DJ Envy walked out on an interview with Deezus and Mero because they disrespected his wife, basically talking about the cheating scandal. And all of a sudden, now Erica Mena is on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And she was just in the media last week. That video went viral, and it was about Erica Mena. Then people did their videos. I did my video. Everybody else did their videos. So, was this all ring around promotion? So anyways, and then we got the Stephen J getting locked up for child support. Was that promotion, or is it actually true? So anyways, so Jazzy Fizzle was like, well, you're going to have to go to a little boot camp. We're going to have to see where you work, and we're seeing where your vocals at, see how you practice, see how you work out, see how dedicated you are, see how serious you are, because I know you with the mess. So let's see if we can get some music out of the mess at the same damn time, but make us both relevant on this show so we can be on the show next season. So one thing about Erica Mena, she didn't burn her bridges with Mona Scott or with anybody at VH1 because she's back on the show. She needed to come back to make sure she's relevant and get a paycheck, and she's able to do that as well. So far, we don't see that with the Puerto Rican princess, Jocelyn Hernandez. But Jocelyn Hernandez is supposed to have a show coming out, but Jocelyn Hernandez can't be replaced. Nobody could be as crazy as Jocelyn Hernandez. So we'll see if she might make a surprise appearance. So anyways, it is what it is with that situation. Then we got Young Jock. He's not living on the farm or in the woods anymore. He's living on a boat. He's on this boathouse, boat yacht, or whatever. He's with the guys, basically. It's him, Stevie J, and it's Kurt, and it's also BK Brosco, and also some other dude. What is the other dude's name? Well, Sean. His name is Sean something. So anyways, basically, Jock is doing, young Jock. We're probably gonna get some funny scenes out of him. We're gonna probably get some funny stuff out of him or whatever. We'll see what happens with that situation. Basically, Stephen J says he's done with Jocelyn Hernandez. Basically, he's gonna be focusing on his music, his new artist, Estella, and see what's gonna happen with that situation. Basically, he's gonna get back into the studio. And then we have Brosco, basically BK Brosco, and we got Sean, basically, and Sean's going to be working with Tommy. And John Jock said, make sure you get a lot more done in the studio if you keep it dry, less alcohol, basically. Make sure she stays sober. So it's just like, damn, Jock, you throwing all them types of shots, because she did those shots at you last season. So I guess it's time for you to take your shots at Tommy. And so basically, Stevie J and Jock is kind of like warning Sean, okay, working with Tommy, I don't know. You want to keep her sober. You want to keep her away from the alcohol. You want to keep her sober. Keep her away from the liquor, or you don't know what you're going to get, because she's a firecracker. She totally is a firecracker. So anyways, it is what it is with that situation. So then young Jock asks Kurt, so what's up with the baby? What's up with the situation? I don't mean to bring it up. So then Kurt says, yes, I got the DNA test. I am actually Jasmine's baby's father. And Jock was like, yo, does Rashida know? He was like, nah. Then Jock was like, yo, Rashida has done more for you than me or Stevie J could ever do for you, and she's your wife and everything. Why did we know before her? Yo, that's some foul shit. Yo, that's your family. Go tell her. So I guess Kurt is going to finally tell his wife Rashida, like, we supposed to be real stupid, like she don't know way before this. So anyways, because that money at VH1 must be really good for if this is actually true, for Rashida to actually put up with this type of bullshit. Like, come on. Or they got some type of agreement, because they are business partners. He is her manager. So we'll see what happens with that situation. So Kurt said, I'm going to go home and tell my wife, like she don't already know. So he's going to go home and possibly tell her what's going on. So it is what it is with that. I was like, damn. So, and damn, Kurt, you just be raw dogging females, especially in the strip club. Females that are up for grabs, up for sale. Not all strippers are like that. Not all strippers do stuff like that, because you know what it is. But damn, anybody in 2016, 2017 raw dog, and like you don't even know on the first night, I be thinking they trying to give me something. But whatever. It is whatever it is. It is whatever it is, because damn. I don't even know if I like, you don't want somebody that doesn't mean something to your partner to actually make you divorce him, but it's the respect behind it. Like, damn, you can't wrap it up, you can't use a condom. Then on top of that, if this is all true, you brought her a car, she's staying in our old condo. So it was more than just a one night stand. It was more than just a hit it and quit it. It was way more to the situation with you and her. And then on top of that, you trying to hide and keep it from me when we're on this TV show. Are you serious, dude? He would be ghost. He would be toast. And it's whatever, because like for him to disrespect her like that and she takes him back, he's definitely going to do it again. He's definitely not going to learn his lesson. He definitely hasn't learned his lesson, because this isn't the first time on the show supposedly he cheated on her. So it is what it is. She wants to stay with Kurt, then stay with Kurt. Don't stay with Kurt for the kids. Stay with him because you want to be with him. But that's way too serious. Like, damn. Like, what could Kurt do to make Rashida leave him? What does he have to do? I don't even know. So anyways, we get to see, Tommy, she's cool with her mother. Her mother, basically, she got her mother apartment. She got her mother core. We get to see Tommy's kids. You get to see her brothers. And basically, Tommy is basically working, trying to get her shit together, making sure she's making this money, stay relevant, do gigs, do shows, all that other good stuff, and basically trying to hold the family together, because she's the breadwinner of the family right now. And basically she's probably doing one of Stephen J moves, one of Little Scrappy moves, is basically bring the whole family in to get paid. Maybe one of my family members can pop off and be a star of this show, or maybe might be the crowd favorite or the viewers favorite. So you know what, let me do this. And plus she has to change her look too as well, because her and her mom situation was real rough with the alcohol, and the way that they grew up was real rough. So for Tommy to have this chance and, and actually look like she's being responsible, even though she is drinking. We know she do have a drinking problem. Well, it is what it is. So be it. So anyways, she has a problem with her youngest sister that she used, not her youngest, but then her sister that's closest to her age. I think her sister's 21, Amani or Versace, whatever they want to call, or what these fucking nicknames is ridiculous. So anyways, her and her sister got an issue because, Tommy was arrested at her job this summer. I did a video about it in my What's Going On playlist or whatever. Even the Rashida Kurt stories in my What's Going On playlist. But anyways, basically her sister got her arrested. Tommy goes up to her job with a boyfriend, and I don't know, something went down. They said, Tommy was trying to steal, and we know, Tommy do have a history of stealing and all this other stuff, allegedly. And so basically a fight went down, and it is what it is with that situation. Tommy got arrested, but she beat the case. We learned about it now. And so Tommy needs to meet up with her sister. Her mom's trying to get her to meet up with her sister so they can squash the relationship. It doesn't go that route. Tommy and her sister go back and forth. So maybe this is going to be something that's going to be playing out on the season. And so anyways, it doesn't work out. It doesn't happen. And her sister said, that's why you got your ass beat at the shop. So her sister's alleging that Tommy got her ass whooped. So we don't know if that's true or not. It's allegedly or whatever. But right now they have not made up. And Tommy's mom is all in the middle trying to get them from fighting. And Tommy threw that bottle and she almost hit her sister in the face with that water bottle. But she doesn't got aim like Bianca. Bianca threw that shoe and hit Brie right in the neck. And she doesn't got aim like Shay, because she threw that ice cream, that mint green ice cream, and it hit Gabby right in her forehead. So Tommy, you're gonna have to work on your throwing skills. So anyways, it is what it is with that situation. So we'll see what happens. But it's nice to see that Tommy's with her kids. Her kids are doing like a project with a pig. And basically she's involved and she's showing that, you know what, I might have came from this type of lifestyle. I might have been arrested 1,000 times, but right now I'm on this platform. I'm trying to make the best of it. And I'm going to bring my kids and my family on the show and show them a different side of mommy or whatever. So Tommy wants to get back into the music business. She wants to start rapping. She wants to focus on her music career. So basically she's going to try to do that. She wasn't able to do that because she was focusing on her family and her family issues. So we'll see what happens with that situation. Boom. And so, we get Estella, she's not too happy with Stevie J or whatever because, he hasn't been doing music with her. He hasn't got her no songs. He hasn't really been managing her. The same old story that, Jocelyn Hernandez was saying, but Jocelyn Hernandez was actually making money out here in these streets. And so, I don't think Stevie J's too happy with Estella. I don't think Estella's too happy with Stevie J, but I guess basically it is just for the storyline. He got one woman, and basically he wants another woman on his team, and he wants Erica Mena. And he said his first choice was Erica Mena, but Erica Mena been dissing him. So he had to go with, Estella. So basically, Estella's doing a performance in New York for the Panama Parade. Basically, it looks tacky, it looks terrible. The sound is off, and she is lip singing, and you can tell her outfit was kind of, out there. She didn't look as bad as she did last season. Last season, Estella was bad. Ask Melissa. So anyways, Stevie J shows up and he was like, oh, she wants to work on her own. Like, Stevie J shows up and there's money to be made and money to be paid to him if he's your manager. Because ask Jocelyn how Stevie J supposedly robbed her whole career. And that's why Dawn came in the picture. So anyway, Stevie J, he shows up, I can't lie, Stevie J's an asshole, but he does look good. So Stevie J shows up with his glycerin skin, his glycerin lips and shit. And so basically he was like, wow, she looks terrible. She was like an amateur. If I was behind her, I would have had better sound lighting. She would have had a better look. She would have been blah, blah, blah. I was like, yo, Stevie, why are you throwing your artist under the bus? She's supposed to be your first lady of whatever record company that you have in your fake office. I believe that was Monica Scott office. They rented that office space, because if that was your real office space, wouldn't child support sees the money to whatever you pay for that and get your records where they would shut that place down because whatever. Anyways, we're not going to try to rationalize this fakery. So anyway, Stevie J was like, well, I got some songs for you. And so Estella, she's upset, she's mad, she's not happy, they're very disappointed in Stevie managing her, whatever. So then, boom, we click over to Stevie J meets up with Erica Mena at his office or whatever, and basically they're having a conversation. He wants Erica Mena to come on board and, be the first lady and whatever, maybe, help Estella out, and basically he knows that they got problems. So we find out that Estella and, Erica Mena used to be friends, but they're not friends no more because of Carly Red, because first, Estella was saying Carly Red's been coming after her and she got beef with her, what she should do about it. The next thing you know, Carly Red is, hugged up, being best friends. Estella is hugged up and being best friends with Carly Red. And so, Erica Mena thinks that's fake. So anyways, they haven't talked for a while. So anyways, Erica Mena was like, I'm kind of like weighing up my option. I want to work with Jazzy Fizzle, but I kind of want to work with Stevie J too, because it's a nice little storyline. Stevie J back again with two women. Two Hispanic women fighting over him and want his attention and want him to do music for him, and then maybe getting a threesome now. So this is, a repeated storyline, but we'll see where Stevie J takes this storyline, because whatever storyline Stevie J gets, he can really play it out to the fullest, because he's a dirtbag when he wants to be. So, and Erica Mena could be a dirtbag too when she wants to be, because we've seen it all before. So Erica Mena is like, I got played by Rich Dallas. I'm not new to this game. Well, evidently you're going backwards, coming back on this show, messing with somebody just identical to, Rich Dallas. But only thing is Stevie J is more accomplished than Rich Dallas. So, in the music business. So we'll see what happens with that situation. So like Sean Garrett, we find out that he was on the boat with Young Jock. He has 4 Grammy nominations. Basically, he had 52 hit songs on the radio, or hit the 100 list or whatever. And we got Brasco. He's basically good at music. He's probably smashing Tommy. So we already know that people F for beats, F for songs, F for storylines. It is what it is. So basically this episode and this season is going to be no different. We're just going to see how desperate people are going to get to make sure their storyline is popping and to make sure they are back on next season. I don't see Lovely Mimi. I don't see her yet, but maybe she might pop in or whatever. So Erica Mena and Stevie J are talking. Stevie J is trying to flirt with her, trying to get into them drawers or whatever. And so Erica Mena was like, so did you and her sleep together? He was like, yeah, we slept together in the beginning, but we ain't doing it no more. So basically Stevie J admits to having sex with Estelle, even though he denied it for a long period of time. And so Erica Mena feels like, what, I don't want to come in and like make her feel uncomfortable or come up to her studio session and ambush her and all this other stuff, because I've been on that end of the road, the end of that totem pole, and I don't want to do that to somebody else. Erica Mena, you're going to do whatever you got to do to stay relevant. You haven't been on Love and Hip Hop for a while, so I guess you think that it's still the same, it's still going to be popping. If people don't like you, if you ain't bringing it, people are not going to be feeling it. Straight up. And we ain't, or I don't even understand Estella, don't even know her points or whatever, what she's really here for, if she can really sing or anything like that. So hopefully they bring Estella to the place so we can hear like if she got the chops, if she doesn't have the chops or whatever, and we can see if Erica Mena actually been practicing and working on her craft as basically being an artist. So anyways, it is what it is. So we know Estella and Erica Mena they're gonna meet each other basically with Stevie J, and Estella's gonna feel like she's ambushed. Basically her and Erica Mena kind of gonna make up a little bit, but it seems like they're gonna be becoming friends, and they might get together and go against Stevie, or basically they might get together and work together. But basically Erica Mena is letting Estella know that, hey, listen, I have your back. I've been checking out you, make sure it's all good with you, and plus I need somebody to film with, and plus I know you, I don't know if I want to film with all these other ladies. So what would be crazy if Erica Mena gets up with what's her name, Carly Red, and be friends. But it seems like, Estella's going to be friend Carly Red. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how if all these ladies is going to get along. If Sierra is going to get along with Erica Mena. or whatever, is, you know, Jessica Dime going to get along with Erica Mena, because, you know, Jessica Dime is territorial, and so is, you know, Tommy's territorial as well. So let's see if Erica Mena is going to get along with Tommy. They probably do get along. I don't follow none of these people on Instagram or Twitter or anywhere, because I got better shit to do than to follow these motherfuckers. This show ain't even that entertaining for me to be following them. So so we'll see how that goes or whatever. But we'll see if Erica Mena is able to come in and, you know, take the shine for everybody. Is everybody going to let Erica Mena come in and take their shine, take their spotlight, take their spot? Are you going to let them do this, ladies? Especially you ladies that been on the show for more than 3 to 4 years. You're going to let Erica Mena come in and take your swag, take your style, because you know she's ready. And she's a vet. So let's see what happens. Rashida's safe because she got the Kurt dialogue with the baby. The rest of y'all better come up with something, because Erica Mena is coming here to stay unless she can find somebody to wife her up. Maybe DJ Envy will come back and wife her up and leave his wife. No, son. So anyways, it is what it is with that situation. So Kurt finally tells Rashida that the baby is his, and she was like, we ain't never getting back. She was like, well, you can't live, you can't stay here, because basically he asked her if he can move in, if he can stay, whatever. He got a lot of goddamn nerve to first thing, like, can I come back home? Basically, I think he wants to come back home because both locations are very expensive. No matter what, if they do live in Georgia and the property tax is cheaper, the homes that they own are cheaper, but it's probably much cheaper if they only have one mortgage or one, you know, mortgage they was paying instead of paying rent or paying for a lease or whatever. So, and plus, you know, they got cars, they got kids gonna soon be going to college, and plus he got another child now he gotta take care of, and you know, Kurt has other kids. So basically Kurt wants to come home because it'd be convenient for him. He just thought about that convenience when he was up in there and Jasmine going all raw dogging it, then exploded in it, and then didn't tell his wife, and then put her up in the old crib they used to live in and then give her a core and do this all on TV like he wasn't going to get caught. Like, come on, how stupid we got to be. This is like Telemundo over here. So anyways, moving on from that. So he's the father. Allegedly he's the father, because it says on the court document, well, the last time I checked, he didn't show up to court. So it is what it is. So we're going to find out what happens with the situation. So we got Jasmine. She grows up to Rashida's shop, basically. She wants to make sure that her son is going to be a part of Kurt and Rashida's life and be a part of his brother and sister's life. Okay, you know, you talk to them on the phone. This blow is fresh. Jasmine, you're stepping over bounds and you look different this season. Something looks off with you. I don't know what it is, Jasmine, but last season you was straight. I don't know what all this shit is going on with you, but it don't look right. I just hope you're not on drugs. So anyways, allegedly. So anyways, Jasmine, she's going up to Rashida's shop because basically she want her kids to be a part of their life or whatever. So you know what, Jasmine, don't force it. If they are open to it, then let it be. If not, don't force your kid to be in an environment where people don't want him there, because he's gonna feel he's gonna feel that not love. He's gonna feel like he's an outsider. He's gonna feel like he don't belong. So don't try to force your baby on the father or his wife, because the way the baby was conceived, it was ill. But it needs here to say, neither here or there. This child needs to be loved. This child needs to have all three people love him. But if that's not going to be the case, Jasmine, you love the baby as much as you can and bring him around his other family. But don't force that baby, and don't make this a storyline with forcing the baby onto Rashida and Kurt. Because if they don't want to be bothered, don't force your kid on nobody, because you give him all the love that he needs, and that's it. So anyways, I think that's about it. So peace, I'm out, one love. And also Estella, she walks out on Stephen J and Erica Mena, because she's kind of feeling insecure too as well, because Stevie J is throwing some shit at her that she didn't even know about. And also she probably feeling like Erica Mena is coming here to take her spot. Peace, I'm out, one love.